Good morning. Welcome once again to another edition of Beyond the Pulpit. And today we're talking with our parish nurse at Bloomingdale, Miss Tammy Payne. How are you, Tammy?
I am great, Wade.
A lot of people know we have a parish nurse, but they really don't know what the parish nurse does. Can you just kind of briefly explain some of that?
I can. A parish nurse is a faith-based nurse that ministers to their congregation, their parishioners, and it's for medical needs. It's for any kind of need that they have, whether it be spiritual, medical, or emotional. We have to know that they have a need. We also visit the homebound. We visit the assisted livings, the nursing homes. We make visits in the hospital when people have surgery. And, me personally, we have equipment and medical supplies for people that can't afford those to loan out. So if people have equipment or, depends, or especially insulin supplies, I'd be glad to take those because they are much needed by the socioeconomic lower income people because they are expensive.
They are very expensive.
Medicines that, they come and they can't afford their medicines, so they do without. So anytime that you have anything like that, I can recycle and reuse. And our church has been very good about supplying things. So we have hospital beds, wheelchairs, walkers, commode seats, crutches, anything like that if they want to borrow. So
We got it for them to check out and take care of.
Yes.
I know personally, just myself personally, for the last 9 or 10 months, you've been a really big help with me, helping me make sure that the people are covered and visited and needs that's been on in the congregation. I personally want to thank you for that. But I know of needs like, for example, we had one member that had a problem with his insulin. And I know Tammy took care of taking care of that insulin situation for a while.
Yes.
Just lots of things you do.
Yes. If they need help filling out paperwork.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
For medication or medication assistance, or even we have a program called LIHEAP that if you meet income guidelines that they can qualify for help with water and electric. And so I've helped several people with that. Mm-hmm. And that income is limited, so it's on a first come, first served basis, but they will supply that.
Now, you are compensated a little bit by the church, but most of your compensation actually comes from ballot.
Yes.
In which I know it's very minimal. If you want to know how much, you can come to a business meeting. We'll be glad to tell you.
Yes.
But it's very minimal. But you are a ballot employee at this point.
I am a ballot employee, and there are advantages to that because there are monthly meetings that they have. And those monthly meetings, the parish nurses come together all over the Ballard region, and we get the new and latest and greatest things that are coming out on for medical care. Yeah. And they help with keeping their certification up. And also, since I'm a ballot employee, that keeps my license going.
Yes.
So if I was just an employee of the church, that would not keep my
liability insurance that you would have, right? You
right.
wouldn't have any of that, so that
Yes.
helps out with that.
And the way parish nursing got started was through Rosalie Seitz and our own Rhonda McGee. Rhonda, I don't do this by myself.
Right.
Rhonda is a wonderful help. She makes visits, and she's just a caring nurse. And but Rosalie and Rhonda got this program started at Houston Valley, and they had the foresight that if they could minister to the parishioners in the church, it would keep them out of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And, if people have their high blood pressure medicine or have their blood pressure checked frequently, then they're not going to the hospital with stroke or,
Right.
to have their blood
Exactly.
pressure checked. And the same with diabetes. If their diabetes is under control, then that's less hospitalizations. So Rosalie was a frontier in that, and I'd like to give her credit because she is a wonderful nurse and was a very caring nurse to get it started along with Rhonda.
Yeah.
So-
We all love Rhonda, and we know that she's retired, she's kind of fell in and
She's-
started working here with us, and so it's really been a
Yes.
big help.
Yes,
You
it's
know,
a wonderful help.
I know how, you guys have just helped me so much, and it's just been awesome how we team together and get things done.
Yes.
And it makes a big difference. So.
Yeah.
I know that you also help people with, like, again, filling out paperwork, but it's also Medicare issues. Like
Yes.
if, for example, I know we've had people that's went into care facilities that you've had to step in between, fill out paperwork, and kind of decide on who's going where and that kind of thing.
Yes, and that is one thing. If they have, if they're in the hospital and they're going to to a skilled care facility, then hospitals want you out their door quickly. Right. So the first one that has a bed available is where you're going. May not be the best facility for you, and so that's part of the thing too. Is helping the patient to understand that they have a choice.
Right.
They don't have to take the first thing, and calling the facility and saying, do you have a bed and can you take this patient, and they'll let me know what the problem is, and we can try to get it resolved so they
Right.
can go to a better facility.
Well, just this week, we got two people in an NHC, and one, I guess both of them will be released soon.
Yes.
And then we've also got another one that's going to be having surgery on Friday, and we talked about. So all these things, you're there and you help with and
Yes.
follow up care with, and it's
Yes.
just been a blessed to have you. I can't say enough about Tammy. If I did, I just would have to continuously talk for the next 3 days to what she does. We thank you so much for what you do.
Well, you're welcome.
And you've been doing this, what, 10 years?
10 years.
10 years. What a blessing. What a
Yeah.
blessing. We just thank you so much.
Well,
So if people want to find out more about it, they can call you,
They can call me.
call the office.
Call the office. Karen can let me know. But my phone is always open, 423-335-7009. And I'd love to help you any way I can.
There you have it. Our parish nurse and what she does, not talking about what she has done, but what her job entails. And it's a lot of things that can be helped with. And, we have an elderly congregation. We just might as well admit that.
Yes.
And at one time we were talking about, we had over 40 that we visited, and a lot of those are gone now.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yes.
we're slimming down, and we're still getting over the conversation. There's things that you need, then we're certainly here to help you with that.
Yes, we are.
All right. Hope you have a great day, and tune in next week for another episode of Beyond the Pulpit. Thank you.